Okay, so, hello guys, it's me Gaming Star here, and today I am back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Justice Fall. Last time, or Ace Attorney Justice Fall, whatever. Last time, we had basically completed the first case, Lost Turnabout, and yeah, that's pretty much all we did. Let's go ahead and start at least one part of the second case, Reunion Turnabout. Let's go. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m., Radical offices. Hi, Kuka. How depressing, Rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess? But actually more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what girl said? I'll stick my life on it. Well, it's still weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling her a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case, unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name's Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear it? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up, that was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her into a car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloids show were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Nah, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More into that point, this case is over a year old. What brings it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand that? What that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya! Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second! I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure. Well, we've worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, Anna! She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such a rich training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? So channeling. I'm going to have her call a spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because that power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. 1:25 p.m. Karine Village. So this is Karine Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally became a full-fledged medium, taking on your first big job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know that messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a certain car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway? The tablets. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Crime Village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep, Crime Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. The girl earlier. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about the girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? She's just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait then, that means she's also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled her into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karine Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? And after I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's keep it little Karine. An old bus stop says Karine Village signpost. The buses seem incredibly convenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. The origins are written in beat up old time. Looks like this says Karine Boulder. It's really complex explanation right here, but long story short, it's a big stone spirits live in or something like that. Rustic, turf-roofed houses where the other villagers live in this line street. Now, nowhere near as large as the nicest manor in front of me. It's kind of odd I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. Meditation room. Same manor. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. A stupid weather girl made up the wrong call again. And we'll rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. It was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. A guide map with a manor diagram. Oh, it's gonna be important. Alright, let's let's talk. Today's channeling. What are you gonna do once the nurse spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel, died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. I see. Maya. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the college. The girl introduced me to this village. This is my home, the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master right here. Master? Anyway, do you see the door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? What does this say? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably a strict knowledge only mediums will know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way to life. 100 ways to earn money. Winding Way Channeling Chamber. June 19th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Whoa! Good sir, who might you be? I'm, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya. I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It was saying that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya performing your duties. Most upcoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me, I've already forgotten. That was not for Mystic Maya and her assistants. You surely not have one. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. Wow. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Maya. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Oh! Yeah! How dare you be so disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She was addressed by her proper title, good sir. We must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Sangre? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? That's supposed to mean Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? It's a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It sounds, for a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. Today's channeling. What the fuck are you drinking? So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person in our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Channeling chamber. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks to those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind we observe the session? I do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen just by anyone. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also from your safety, good sir. Something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's why the lock's for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you may have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was that you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! You need to help her. If your heart that knows not the evils in this world, a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Yeah, no. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must assist to stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Let's go to Winding Way. Huh. See this. Its folding screen is really showing its age, but it's all been tattered, fading. Recognize a few characters are crying. I'm pretty sure that's maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Oh, the mirror. I feel like I've seen this before, you know? I guess as an altar when it feels more important. Mirror like object with cloud surface on branches, sacred tree set predetermined arrangement. Good sir, wonder if you please not touch sacred objects. Those objects are being objects, spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, you would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk to me that, but I'm not much of an idiot. Okay, let's go to the Winding Way. What is that? There's an incinerator. Oh, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Yeah, yeah, it looks kind of odd. It is a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all this way out here in tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead from inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Side room. So this is the side room. Looks more like a break room. There's bedding spread on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping on it. I shouldn't disturb them. So bear. It's kind of out of place for a Japanese-inspired area. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard a stubborn accent before. Oh, well, it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, lot of hair. Who are you? Lot of heart. I remember you. You're Lot of Heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. Lot of Heart. So I guess you're still out of being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm going to get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channel is about to get started. Is it that time already? I shouldn't hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on! Lot of Heart, huh? Been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. That case. Oh boy, you guys want to watch those videos? Go ahead. Promoting it. Shameless promotion, but there we go. Well, I begin the channeling. Mystic Mario and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to see a single bad thing down after this. You love me here to apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Oh, God. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is the most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind. Please take care of it well. I'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go! Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green teas and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny! Granny? How come we ain't allowed to in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the highland! Alabama! That still, then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heart's land. What are you? This is Carine Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Woohoo! Sorry. Wow, she showed a lot up. Now that's impressive. For now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I heard a sound before. It's a gunshot, and I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. paper, boys. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key, and that's Kid's got it. We're going to have to break in. Yes, is the door, is that all right, Miss Bay? Oh, yes, but there is one matter, that is, don't try to stop me. You can spend the repair bill in the Wright and Cole offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Whoa. Boy, shit. Just, Dr. Gray. Click. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Click. Water! At times like this! Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? Scowl, shit. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. He'll quickly inform the police. But, hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny. I'm a city gal. I'm a city gal. Oh, technically, I was more in the city. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. What you witnessed? Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know what then Maya's channeling her whole physical appearance changes. And again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. I have one gym with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep, a wet dog. I sort of got that same impression myself. He's really controlling. As soon as his nurse and patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. It must have been really rough work for him. I could definitely agree. Let's go. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Bay, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit simming technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that she wait outside for recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Should I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. Two that went into challenging. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Let's go to the, winding way. Nothing there. How about the side room? Pretty sure I was sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Okay, I'm gonna be annoying here, so if I sound annoying, that's the purpose. So I'm gonna do my annoying white girl voice. My American girl voice. Let's go! Arg, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation's kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder? Is that the thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person's killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that ever, that's what she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name's Innie Minnie. At my college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Mini. So what brings you here today? So I was on the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about introducing this place. Cause, like, talking to the dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. Like, multiple personalities sort of up in here, boys. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. It's one of those motherfucker white girls that say GMOs and bullshit. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. Totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. This is literally how I talk sometimes. Like, you know, I say it all the time because, you know, I don't have good, as you can see, as you notice, English is not my first language. Spanish is my first language, so I kind of have some grammar issues. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, yeah. I, like, totally know nothing. So who knows, like, you know, killed. The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. The victim. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Can't really do much. Let's go. There's no one here as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Sound as ever. Stuff she's got in her hand. I see some before. Pearl. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it spiky? Not spiky enough? Let's go in the channeling chamber, see what's up. The police are bustling, running here and there. And honestly, Maya anyway. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Maya. That Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do collecting evidence. Detective Gush looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expressions looks the same. Cause of death? So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. Okay. Oh, there's the blood. I guess I'll come back later. Let's go back to the detention center. Something we're gonna do now. She's probably scared out of her wits with the place. Lotta? God, don't let me be an ex! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. Everyone's so tough, you'll have another dead body in your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see any nuts struck out? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not gonna handle this kind of thing. Huh, what? Cursing that ghost stuff coming back to get you? It was too much, I say. Called Luigi then. It's too much? Big occult photographer? That's some scary stuff, so I'm gonna try to be a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh, yeah? What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. I actually did too, even. The St. Anne's murder sure did the ring to it. The sensational story. Water! Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut it around, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops and scoop of the story. Yeehaw! I don't know who's scary, louder or the spirits. And why does I feel like we've been through this before? I think we did. Oh dear, madam, you have some impeccable timing. Like, what's all that buzz?
Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roofs of the Fey Manor tonight.
What a mess. Can't believe how crazy this day turned out.
Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't even see myself getting to sleep tonight. Next day.
Morning. I guess I just have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry get to detention ASAP.
Nick! Maya, what am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Again, you got framed for fucking murder, Maya. God damn it. Do you have anything else better to do? Oh my god, Maya. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, all started right here at this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Channeling. So you're the master of something at the Karate School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since the title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. Many people think that channeling isn't real, that is all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. And Maya is channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken to the nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into the room with Dr. Gray. I locked the door and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. Sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After the spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then, you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please take care. Make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait! This jewel. This is called a Magmatama. It's a magical charm and has always protected me. Give this to Pearlie, and I'm sure she'll live with spiritual powers. Sadly translucent and small, but it's deep, profound aura about it. Phew! Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been a day. Oh, that's right. Where's the newspaper Dr. Gray about the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing left behind that's going to be able to help. Newspaper clipping number 1. A year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Let's go back to Karayan. I have to say mine no matter what. It's her life on the line. I wondered what happened in his room yesterday. Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training I'd wager, but pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Let's go back to Winding Way. Little Pearl's in here today. Maybe she's at school? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, hey, like, you're the guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name's Wright. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesamiology, too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you mean. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why do you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
If Lada never wanted another mysterious phenomenon, Jenny's is right here.
Wait, hold on. What's this?
There's a box come out here. I'm sure it wasn't here last. It looks like this box storing clothes, which is clothes. Mostly empty, but a few full pieces of channeling costumes sitting at the bottom. Odd. I wonder why that's there. Eeny mini. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit the spiritual power? I suppose this village is a real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface.
What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, it's totally scary,
she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray?
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too, right?
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... shocked. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him a little earlier?
Huh? Like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah, I was a patient, motherfucker.
Okay, she was definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Hey, do you know anything about this?
Like, I'm really sorry, but I totally can't.
Who's anything giving this to you?
Does very clearly do.
Just go back to the meditation room.
It looks like Detective Gumshoe's in here today. I should check the chance to really check the room. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll cover a clue or two.
Why? Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning.
I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
I'm sure Maya will be very grateful.
That's Mystic Maya, good sir.
She is one scary lady.
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night. That's good.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have this chance.
What happened?
I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
That man murdered me, so I killed him.
Maya, step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even accessible in court of law. Channeling chamber. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls for especially strong spirits, the spirit may come violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has a little problem controlling the spirit. But Maya, I mean mystic Maya, that was the first channeling. That was why I insisted on unlocking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that whatever heroines was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... That folding screen there is the Karai's sacred writings. Along with the Karai's sacred urn, there are the village's full treasure possessions. You've never found out that something had happened, did either one? Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dippling old screen after all. Pearl. So how's Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. But compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have found themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so greatly greater than some of the main family. His present channeling prodigy is proud of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? What do you mean by quit? I've been living shortly beneath Mystic Maya, simply do not trivial matters. Anything good here? What about the blood on the floor? The blood on the ground. This is the site where the medium size. There are 4 pounds on the flooring. The straw flooring is a little damp, probably from the humidity of the air. No matter what I do, my eyes get drawn. The blood's center. The clues here. It's beautiful, expensive folding screen. It looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written I can't read. This is a hole. Could have been made by the bullet? About 8 inches off the ground, small looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. What about this? I guess it's an altar whenever it feels very important. A mirror-like object with Christ reflects the some branches of the sacred tree have been set to predetermined arrangement. I guess they're called during the channeling. Let's go to the winding way. Oh, there she is. Ah! You surprised me! And you are today? Guess she hasn't opened the family chat. Huh? She's still holding that. Looks like the same thing I had yesterday. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you yesterday. I'm in trouble now! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next thing they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke? It's like how people freaking go like, oh, I'm a quiet girl, so people be like, you fucking dog! Bro, shut up. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone! What?! So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. The earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I didn't think like that. I can tell you're a good person. You know, like Phoenix is like almost 30, and like Maya's like 18, 17. No, good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Let me see the ages again. Okay, so Maya is 18, and Phoenix is around like what, like Edgeworth's age, like 20, like nearly 30, like in his late 20s, 28, 27, somewhere around that. So basically, like,
Yeah. It's not gonna go. I'm gonna help you any way I can. Bro, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to friends of her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's with you, Mr. Nick, then that's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? By the way, that may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Quran technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spear mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. The item in your hands. So what's that you got in there at Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want, I can give it to you. Accept it. Alright, I'll have you do it. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Old steel key, a green jewel in the center to keep grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? Can I call you that, right? You're too cute just for Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone with hiding a secret. Thanks, Pearl. Thanks, Pearls. Alright, let's go. Side room. I believe we have Amy in there. Let's go. Hello again. You seem to have another lot of each other today. Aw, she's so totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? I'm 19. I wanted to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Bro, you lying! Come on, let's go! We're gonna cover your fucking lies. Ah, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on the person's heart. Huh, what? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see the psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks? Huh. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see it. It's only one. I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. Unless you remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof, you just stop. Well, start somewhere. Give it like a try. Take that! Itty Minnie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show you the possibility exists for now. So a possible connection you have between Innie and Mr. Dr. Gray. The medical malpractice. Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. What to do with it, huh? It's a possible connection. I think I have it, so let's keep going. Go back to the meditation room. We have a lot of going back and forth here. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're big going to be here, her lawyer, but yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? His real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you showing here? Something that dangerous. Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you could win, pal. If we're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lada, actually, speaking of Lada. I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, now you must realize by now, pal. There's no way anyone under my fake could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pulse now? The victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I had caught an article up, but I guess I lost it. Searching through his pockets, boy, those are big. Looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray must have bought a copy to the office of him. Tomorrow's trial. About my trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. If it's just like I'm not gonna like it. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor of the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Not that Von Karma. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of that evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. And also the parrot. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Who's the successor? I already know who this box is. So who's the successor of Von Karma? Literally, pal, is Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor really young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call her prodigy. They call prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? They became a prosecutor at age 13? I mean, a prodigy? That's like, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. That kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. The country's got a lot of stuff and it's a great place to develop person's talents. Germany, huh? It's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, it takes someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks of that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. I have it. I have the newspaper. Dr. Gray brought this over to the office today. Hey! It's that news story. One of the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things got even worse after that. You mean the car accident nurse cited? Okay, here we go. I brought my own clip with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Minnie, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. So, do you know anything about this? Don't show my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you information about it, just pass. Oh. Let's go back to the side room. Now that we have the thing that we need in order to break the psych lock. Here we go! Ah! My controller. There goes my controller. He fell. The victim. Indirectly. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is that? A story about an accident. Please read the victim's name. Mimi Minnie. Minnie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Minnie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Here we go, let's talk. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Minnie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home and totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel.
That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone except expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how Cyclops work.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock-in this time's pretty easy, but you might meet people who are unwilling to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, we'll be careful now and stop trying. Let's go back to Karine Village. And then the detention center.
Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Karine Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Annie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea when I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. To the detention center! What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can't really do anything. Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in that last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in a situation. And that is, tell me, please! Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and had to be buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that this is impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was a setup. A setup? It's up to you to blow that lid to this case tomorrow when the show how this is set up. Evidence? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? It just sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key in this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show you the key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, that key. It is literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know the key to this case. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. 3 Cyclocks! Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see a Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna go an episode right here. Oh my fucking god, an hour. Okay, so these episodes are getting longer and longer. Holy fuck. Okay, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, subscribe, or whatever. And next time, we're gonna go ahead and start the trial. And yeah, and meet the new prosecutor in charge. The new prosecutor in this case. The next Von Karma. That's gonna be fun. Oh boy. Oh god, time to do that accent again. See you guys then.